Hey guys, hope you're all doing well today. So this weekend, it is now, well, the start of my weekend basically. It is Friday the 11th, I think the 11th. Basically, this weekend I got a few things I gotta do. One, I'm gonna finish the last Disney vlog video from my last Disney trip. That's gonna be this weekend. I'm also going to focus on getting in contact with a real estate agent. I'm also going to start packing again. I got a box. It's an empty boxy. Look at that, empty. But yeah, I got a bunch of those boxes left. So I'm gonna go through, pack anything else that I need to. Basically, just leaving out my essentials. I don't really know what my essentials are right now. I'm guessing my computer, my TV, and my PlayStation. I don't know what else, but if I find anything, I'll probably just throw it to the side for now. My goal this weekend, by tomorrow night, is to pack as much as I possibly can. Anything that I don't need or foresee myself needing in the next couple months goes in the box. I am still working on my room. It's dark out. You can probably see outside. I'm pointing at the wood. There it is, outside. It's dark. Made dinner tonight. Tonight wasn't actually too bad. I learned a couple things. This is what I had today. I'll show another picture right now while I'm talking about it. It's a pork banh mi roll with pickled vegetables. Jasmine rice, cucumbers, cilantro, matchstick carrots, so basically cut up carrots, seasoned rice vinegar, ground pork, chopped ginger, Asian garlic, ginger and chili seasoning, and teriyaki glaze. This one was more on the easy scale of things. I am quickly learning two things. One, out of the three main meat groups, pork and ham are the same thing. Pork and chicken and beef, I am most comfortable cooking pork for some reason. Then cilantro, not a fan of it at all. The taste started getting to me, and now and I find this with stuff I don't like. You know how people is like, oh, just try it, you won't even taste it. I feel that if you don't like something to begin with, even if there's a little bit in there, that flavor really sticks out to you. Like cilantro, it was minced, there was very little in there, but I'm not a fan of cilantro to begin with. And when I bit into a piece, it was like biting into an onion, a small piece of an onion for me. It was really potent. And the same thing for onions. Like, you can have minced, really diced, thin pieces of onion, and it's still going to stick out like the most potent thing in that whole dish. So I don't know if that's just me or how other people feel about that kind of stuff. But yeah, it was a good meal. The pork was really nice. Could have done without the vegetables. Well, the vegetables were nice. It was just the whole pickling process of them. That sauce, I don't know. It was a 50-50. Not a bad dish. It was on the easy scale, so can't complain with that. It only took me like a half hour to make it. Got a hat. Trying to stretch it out and wear it. Came in the mail today, and for some reason when I have hats, I got a really big head. Whenever I get a hat, they kind of like just move up as I go throughout the day, and it gets really annoying. So I'm trying to find a hat that fits well, that I can actually take with me, because it's supposed to get pretty nippy the next few weeks. Just planning ahead, but yeah, I'm trying to get all this. I mean, look at all this. I got all this stuff I'm going through. Boxes galore. I emptied this spot out behind me. Trying to work with it right now. So, a lot to do. This week is basically just going to be me packing. I'm trying to get as much packed ahead of time so that once the day actually does come for me to move, all I have to do is get a U-Haul truck, fill it up, and I'm done. Like, maybe half a day tops. That's my goal. If I actually can stick to that, I have no idea. So, we'll see. Alright guys, so I'm about to hit the hay for the night. And I got some home improvement going on in the background because I need some relaxation, and comedy seems to be my go-to. But something I found pretty interesting tonight, I had YouTube going in the background while I was packing up some stuff, and I found a channel that had to deal with learning. This guy learned new stuff. It took him a few weeks to get it down packed, but he almost mastered everything he did. And he was able to learn the fastest way to learn it, and then he would upload it online. I forgot the name of the site. I'll link it, or I'll say it right here for you. But he would teach people how to learn this stuff, and it got me thinking. Something that's bothered me for years with art is that I've never actually mastered any one particular type of art. you can see here, this geometric painting, spray painting that I did. I enjoy it. I liked it. I'll also show another drawing right here that I did of Lugia, the Pokemon. Both are distinctly different types of art. One is paper and pencil with some shading, and the other one is spray paint and tape. It's more of a crafty paint type project. That's my point. I dabble in a bunch of different art, and I never really mastered any, and I still to this day don't exactly know what my style is, and it bugs me. It bugs me a lot. I've been thinking about it for years. So starting tomorrow, I'm going to set aside a little bit of time each and every day to learn or to watch video. Even if I'm not technically doing the art, I'm watching videos on that process. I'm still taking in some sort of information. So starting tomorrow, I'm going to outline stuff that I want to learn, whether it's coloring in pencils, coloring in markers, acrylic paints. Acrylic paints might, anything paint wise, might have to hold off for a little bit just until I get my own place and I can have a proper setting for it. But paper and pencil, I still have my notebooks out. I can easily do that. I got my markers, my colored pencils. But I'm going to focus in the next year. I want to find my art style. So I am going to be really interested in documenting this and keeping it like an online journal just to see how I progress over time, seeing where I start from now until what I have learned at the end of the year. But that's gonna do it for tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Alright guys, hope you're all doing well today. So football games done with. Watched some football this past weekend. I relaxed a whole lot. I felt it was needed. I'm still packing, as you can see. That being said, I am going to be starting a craft this week that is very cool. I'm very excited. It's actually quite simple. I am a druid in D&D, in our D&D campaign, and I wanted to be more in character. So I'm coming up with a backstory for my character, which I will share with you guys probably in the next video. I want to get it all typed out, do my research on it. But once I have that, I actually want to be more in character. Not dressing up, all that, because that can get really expensive. But I wanted to make a item that symbolized my character. And since we have a tree line that runs all the way down, and there's basically woods everywhere around here, and cornfields, I'm going to go in those, go in that tree line, and I'm going to try and look for a stick. And it's got to be a tall-ish, basically a branch at this point. That's a good question. What's the size difference between a stick and a branch? It'll make you think. Anyway, I'm gonna find a branch, and I want to turn it into a staff for my character. I have a maple staff that is unique to my character, or that has been passed down and that he holds very dear to himself. So I kind of want to get involved with that and try to make something that kind of represents my character. Unfortunately, I don't have any maple around here, and I really don't want to go chopping down a maple tree because I really like maple trees, and I have no idea where I'd be able to find one around here. We'll see how that goes tomorrow. This week should be pretty busy with work, so I'm not sure how much I'm going to get done with vlogging, but I'll probably do another day or two. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, so more of the snow has actually melted, and I had some downtime. Got some work done. All good to go. So I wanted to take a quick glance at the tree line again and see if I can actually find anything. It is really hard to put a jacket on one-handed, but let's get going. Alrighty. Alright, let's get going here. See if you can find... Oh, hello. Hope you guys are doing well today. It is a lovely and cool day out. Let's start over here and work our way down the tree line. I'm hoping to pick up something. I would like to start on this project pretty soon, but who knows? If I can't find anything that's worth using, I'm not gonna just pick up a bad piece of wood. Alright. Well, here's what I'm looking at. So far, nothing is really sticking out per se. So what do we got over here? If anything, there's a long piece running all the way through, but I don't think it's going to be long enough. I think it stops right about here. Yeah, it stops right about there, so it's not a very long piece. Let's continue looking. over there. It's a wee bit nippy out today. I don't really see anything in here either. Huh. I may just have to call it. See if I can order something online maybe. Maybe modify it myself. I looked up here the other day and it's basically just all clean. The only stuff we have is that whenever we mow the lawn, we have a lot of shavings from it, a lot of leftover grass. We'll just put it right along the side over here to decompose and give some critters some home during the winter. So I may have to just bite the bullet for this one and buy the thing online and modify it the way I want to. Not really looking forward to spending any money on this, but I'll see what I can find. So I'm doing some research right now for condos and houses, but I made a really cool dinner. Oh, by the way, it's the 18th. Kind of forgot to put that in there. But it is the 18th. Just made some dinner, checking out some condos and houses, and I made some chicken piccata. That's a fancy word I don't use very often. With penne sauce and sauteed kale. Here's what it looks like. So just to read off the ingredients list, you have capers, which I've never had before, and it's almost like a mustard type thing, or it gives off a very strong mustard smell. Boneless, skinless chicken breast, cooked penne pasta, chopped kale, chicken demi-glace, and lemon, and a little bit of butter. Not bad. Other than the food and just looking at condos and stuff, I'm also working on some YouTube videos that I want to put out on the road. The only issue is that I'm finding with some condos, if I do have to go that route, I don't have as many rooms most of the time to pick from. And it may come down to me having to pick between Twitch streaming, like having a proper Twitch streaming setup, or going the art way and having like a good table and everything set up for art. And in all honesty, if I have to go that route, I think I would pick art, just because I want to focus on it and I want to get the stuff out there and sell it, and I want to start making stuff for my house. So it's really a toss-up. I honestly think we could go a couple more months before I actually get a place, which is unfortunate, but not much I could do about that. Okay, so I just finished up dinner, and in all honesty, I'm not a huge fan of capers. Well, for starters, they're like a little ball type thing. They're a little smaller than a green pea. And I mentioned before that they had a really big taste when it came, or a smell, when it came to like a mustardy smell. They taste the exact same way, and it's very potent. And I do like mustard, just not a whole lot of it. This seemed to soak into the kale as well as the juice in the noodles. So it was a little overpowering, and I think what made it a little worse is they had you sprinkle lemon on it. They had a lemon, and I quartered it, and then I squeezed the lemon juice on it. I didn't do all of the slices. I only did a couple, but even then, I think that mixed the acidicness of the lemon mixed with the mustardy taste of the caper. Just not exactly a good combo, at least to me. I'm not a huge fan of that flavor, maybe to somebody else though. But I'm just looking at the radar right now, and we're just getting hammered right now with a lot of snow, and this is what I'm looking at. Look at that. That is huge. Holy cow. This is that winter storm that's coming in right now. We're supposed to get storm basically until tomorrow night, I think. Yeah, wow. Okay, so I made a slight purchase to relive some of my youth. It's very nostalgic to me, and I have no regrets on purchasing this.
Seatbelts, everyone! Please let this be a normal field trip with a friend? No way!
Cruising on down Main Street, you're relaxing, feeling good. Next thing that you know, you'll see it.
I am actually going to call it quits for tonight, and I will see you guys tomorrow. We got that snow coming in right now. It is snowing, and we should have pretty good amount on the snow on the ground tomorrow morning. So I'm looking forward to what we got. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care and have a good one.